So this is going to be unsupportive or in denial families. Hey everybody, I've already filmed this, but apparently I wasn't able to figure out why, but my audio and my lips in my video don't match up, so let's try this again. This topic is going to be something that I actually haven't really talked about on the channel in a long time. I did my introduction and then I said I was going to do it once a month, maybe every third Thursday, and then I never did anything with it again, and I've privated the video, mostly because through my cosplay channel I have a direct link to this this channel. And my family decided they wanted to get involved with cosplay, or well, not with cosplay, but with my cosplays, and see what I've been doing and what the videos and stuff I've been making to support me. And just in case my family ever figures out how to properly YouTube, which I wouldn't put it past my uncle to do, I decided I was going to private the initial introduction so that it didn't really cause me any issues going forward. Okay, so for about 3 years I have gone by the pronouns he, him, his through my closest friends. Bunch of really amazing people that support me, and as soon as I said I need this, they went sure, and they have followed through with using the pronouns to the point of openly correcting people and even their own family members that know but make mistakes. And it's been really great. It's like a salve on a lot of discomfort and anxiety and social dysphoria. I don't think that's I don't think it's the right context. Like, I have body dysphoria, and it's worse around other people because I am a larger person, so even when I am bound and things like that, I do not present as male. I look like a very tomboyish woman. I always have. Hopefully someday I won't, but I do. So the opportunities to hear my preferred pronouns even when I'm bound is very minimal, unless I'm sick. Mostly it's my voice. I have a very feminine voice. I do know a lot of people who are able to drop their voices, and I sometimes try, but I'm not very good at it. I can't do accents. I can't seem to drop my tone, like the tone of my voice. It makes my throat hurt, and I'm not able to maintain it for very long. But when I'm sick, I have a manly voice, apparently. So the few times I've been really sick, I've gotten sore, and I enjoy it. I will not deny that. But anyway, this topic comes from a continued overlapping issue I have with my family. I'm pretty sure some level my family is just basically don't ask, don't tell. They do not ask me, I do not tell them. Mostly because on one side of the family, they ripped me apart. They found transgender information packets in my home and then proceeded, I shouldn't say they, only one of my family members did it, but that person proceeded to inform me that I wasn't masculine, I wasn't male. I would have known a lot younger than I am now, that I would have known what it was, that I wasn't the right size, right gender, and that I needed to have a penis, and I would have known this, and they would have known this, and blah blah blah, and that I'd gotten it into my head that I looked good like a male through cosplay, and that I was wrong. Completely ignoring the fact that I didn't say, hey, I look good. I like that I look good. So obviously I need to be a man to look good. Because there's been instances where I've worked really hard on my hair and my makeup, and to society, I've looked good. I've looked pretty. I've looked girly and feminine, and I've not liked the way I looked. The instance in question is the very first time I ever cosplayed as Magnus Bane with full-on man makeup. Actually, not even full man makeup. I found the very first time I ever did any kind of man makeup. And I remember looking at myself in the mirror and going, whoa, holy shit, that's me. And there was this inkling in my stomach and my gut and my chest where it's just like I didn't know how to describe it. And then I ended up cosplaying as Magnus Bane again, and a friend of mine did my full makeup, and I looked really good, and I just felt comfortable. I felt confident. I knew that I looked good and I felt good, so I looked better, and I felt confident. Every time I've ever worn man makeup, everyone can tell that I'm far more confident and I'm far more comfortable in my skin than when I wear girly makeup. So, that point aside, they've just never asked me about it. My uncle never said anything to me. I never said anything to him. We just left it at my aunt having freaked out on me about it, and it never got brought up again. My mother, on the other hand, knows. She outright knows. I told her that even though she wanted me to be happy, and she said I had to work towards finding my happiness, and I, in a moment of weakness and some alcohol consumption, told her that I thought it would be hard for me to find that happiness because of my situation, because I do not feel like I was born the right gender. So I'm either going to be dating a girl and being the guy, which I've had bad experience with. I'm either expected to be the dominant, or I've just had really bad experience with dating girls. Just not really the drama I want to deal with. I don't really like it. No, don't want to deal with it. And then there's the issue of trying to date a guy. I'm either going to be dating a straight person who has to accept the fact that the feminine bodied person that they are dating wants to lose their breasts and do other lower body surgery and gain a penis, or they have to deal with a gay boyfriend who has to accept that their boyfriend has female parts until they can get rid of them. Yeah, awkward either way. So she then proceeded to get incredibly drunk and tell me I had lied to her for the entirety of my life, and that I was lying to her every single time, and that I obviously thought she was stupid because she'd asked me and she'd pointed out and she'd made hints and I never copped up to it, mostly because I knew that she would do exactly what she was doing right then and there. And yeah, since then she has basically spent the entirety of the last year skirting around the topic, skirting around the issues, denying that this conversation that we had ever happened, and acknowledging that she did know that it had happened, but telling me that she was not ready to discuss it, and that she was not ready to acknowledge that I had said it. And yet at the same time, she feels that she has the right to belittle me and attack me based on what I wear, what I dress, how I act, and what I look like on a regular basis. If I come over to her house wearing my hat with short hair and a sweater, God, what's wrong with you? You look like a boy. If I choose not to wear makeup for a couple of weeks and I wear more masculine clothes, what's wrong? you obviously are going through a rough patch because you don't look like a girl. Or to the extent of, for my New Year's resolutions, she kindly informed me that I should make it my goal to look more feminine in 2017 because something was up, because I looked, acted, talked, and walked more like a boy every time she saw me. And it's constant now. I can't go into a situation with her where she won't bring it up. The only way that I have ever been able to counteract the issue is by putting on a mask called Morgan and walking into it, letting her deal with the shit storm that has been her life for fucking 27 years. And just hiding Kai away for private moments at home alone or with friends that understand and actually give a fuck about my preferences and what I want and need to feel like myself and feel confident and comfortable. That is a sad state because you're supposed to be able to be yourself and feel comfortable, confident, and happy around your family. You shouldn't have to put on a facade and a fake smile and act a certain way just because they cannot accept you for who you are. And apparently telling them, I'm comfortable that way, this is what makes me confident and comfortable, isn't good enough. They tell me constantly, but society says you have to do this. This is what you have to do because that's what's expected. That's a great story. That's a great lesson to teach a person. Don't do what makes you happy. Don't do what makes you feel healthy and home and secure. Do what the world tells you you have to do in order to fit in. Yeah. That's been my family for the last year. And it's been wonderful. To the point where I'm stuck in a restaurant about an hour ago being told that something was seriously wrong with me and that I needed to work on it because it's expected by society that I do things a certain way and that I'm doing things wrong by just trying to be myself and be comfortable and happy. It's fucked up, basically. And that's my woe is me ramble for the day. It's been a rough one, but I hope in 2017 I can continue to do what I've decided I was going to do. Be more of myself, be less of what people want me to be, and just do things for myself. Anywho's, Kai-Zer out.